Yo, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Keith Swap. We back with another. We got Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. A closer look. Now we got the upcoming fight this weekend where his brother gonna get Jamar Charlo. You know what I'm saying? So we got these upcoming fights, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanna know who y'all think gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't know right now. I need to see a little more highlights of Andre. I ain't gonna lie, but I know he tough. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know who I got winning right now. But by fight night, I'll probably let y'all know who I got winning. So let's go ahead and get to this reaction, man. Y'all know the comments. I think it's gonna win. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe on my new channel, man. If y'all seen my other videos before, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all want to react to. Anything in boxing or street fighting, throwing hands, anything I'm reacting to it. So highlights, training highlights, whatever. Boxing, street fights, whatever. We gonna, you know, so we gonna react and run it up. But let's get to this reaction. The voided, what did it say? The voided man. The Mexican monster, what they call it.
The voided man at 168 pounds.
David Benavidez, one of the best in the entire sport.
And currently, the top contender.
Well, they almost can't avoid
He is tough, boy. He tough for shit show.
you now. So either there's going to be a vacating of that title by Canelo.
Viva Mexico, cabrones! Charlo forced to take a knee.
Nobody can beat this Canelo. We want to see who's next.
Benavidez, perhaps?
I don't know, but I don't fucking care.
Do you believe this is the fight where the winner takes on Canelo Alvarez next?
Damn.
Canelo.
Ooh.
Him disrespecting me in the way he did.
So when can we get something going on?
Man, you fight with nobody.
Ooh.
You never gonna get that fight, man. You're a horrible fighter.
Oh, you got tough? You got tough?
Yeah, you talking payday, this, I'm a horrible fighter.
Horrible fighter.
Fight fans, welcome back. As a fantastic year of action draws to a close, careers will be defined. A pair of prodigious punchers place their combined records of 59-0 on the line. A seismic destroyer, blasting his way to the top without shortcuts or favors, facing a live dog who has finally received the biggest opportunity of his long career. Brute force, bludgeoning a pathway, meets timing and precision, striking only at the right moments.
Oh, down he goes!
Here, we take a closer look at David Benavidez versus Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
They know what's up. They know what's up.
For such a unique specimen, everything about David Benavidez's career so far has seen a 16-year-old grow physically and mentally into a fighting machine.
Keep an eye on this kid. He'll be top dog. He'll be champ. Mark my words. Thank you. Keep it up. Keep the hard work, kid.
Growing as a professional fighter, ironing out the mistakes of the past, and focusing on the future. A future that many believe includes a fight with Canelo Alvarez, and a potential changing of the guard in super middleweight class and pound for pound standings.
I've been doing my job. I've been doing my thing.
This brother right here, who I consider to be one of the best, if not the best, pound for pound on the planet.
There's only one guy that can get an upset against Canelo, and that's a young man named David Benavidez.
How long have you been clamoring for Canelo? How long have you wanted that fight?
You know, I've already been a mandatory for Canelo for the past 2 fights.
Had a conversation with Benavidez. He told me, listen, I know I'm fighting Lemieux. I like his style. It's going to be a firefight.
I have a lot of respect for David Lemieux. I've been watching him since I was a little kid. You know, he's had some great knockouts.
You have had some highlight reel knockouts.
Guys like Rubio. Oh, a big right hand! And a big right to left. And down his head.
If David Lemieux has...
And a big right to left. And down.
His body locked up. Ooh, he looked like he out of there. His soul leaving his body.
If David Lemieux has one calling card in this game...
So, could that be part of his plan?
And down goes O'Sullivan.
It's that big left hook. It's that out punch.
Out cold.
Look at him.
Damn, Damn, that was vicious. You even had to tap your own self on the back.
Guys, that's the knockout of the year so far.
I hit him so hard, it hurt my hand. I felt like I put like his mouth inside.
Boxing is not a game.
Very violent sport.
Benavidez is a good fighter. There has got to be a hell of a shot for the fight fans because he doesn't like to do rounds. I don't like to do rounds, so let's see what happens.
He really can do it all. Yeah, taking his time. Blistering combination. He's down.
From the very beginning, you dominated this fight. What enabled you to have that confidence?
Mike Tyson gave me that name, the Mexican Monster. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Mike Tyson stumped that boy like that. He's 12 years old.
He's called Canelo out for 5-6 years already.
Then fight the next best guy, the Mexican Monster.
Who?
Benavidez.
He ain't no Mexican monster.
Oh, everybody's scared of him. Nobody's fighting him.
Man, look, I don't know, dog. You should be fighting the nigga right now, too.
But what are you going to do now? Because you got Charlo, you've got Morrell, Caleb Plant, Canelo. They almost can't avoid you now.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
I'm waiting for him to send me the contract. Them bitches know what's up. I'm right here waiting for him.
A lot of people want to see on the last fight of your 3-fight deal, a fight with David.
I don't know. We don't know. We 100% focus on this fight, and then we'll see.
Or Crawford?
We don't know, buddy.
Thank you, Canelo. Canelo might be ducking that nigga, man. He tall and everything. He might be ducking it for real, but shit. They say he's supposed to be the next one. So.
But my personal opinion, he's ducking Benavidez.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, who want to see Benavidez?
That's what happens when you're number one contender. You fight for the belt. So I think they should do the right thing, and if he doesn't want to fight, strip him of the title.
Benavidez, he deserves a fight of this magnitude. If there's a person that has earned the right.
Like I said, at the end of the day, I want to make my own lane. I don't want to just be that fighter waiting for Canelo.
And I just love his attitude, you know. He's just going to keep fighting this guys, whoever they put in front of him, in order to get the big fights, you know. So
when I think a big name's coming next, someone's next.
Remember, this ain't my first big fight.
Coming from the Ville, Nashville.
Hey, tell them that nobody's safe.
Known as
Sweet Hands.
That's your mama's tough. I ain't gonna lie. They've been rocking with the Mexican Monster on this fight.
I would just like to see him versus Caleb Plant.
Ooh.
Yeah. Caleb Plant, a bad motherfucker, too.
He's good.
You was good? Yeah.
There's a lot of beef between you and Benavidez.
I want to knock him out. I want his head.
This has been years in the making.
For a very, very long time. I want to say 4 or 5 years.
David Benavidez, you know who the best 168-pounder is. If you want that, you got to come see me. I've been wanting that fight. I've been asking for it, and I'm tired of waiting.
You guys have been expressing your dislike for one another.
When did the bad blood start?
I mean, you know, probably just agreeing to disagree on who's better.
He don't like me, I don't like him. You know, we have some things happen in the gym.
You think I'm scared of you? You coming over here? You think I'm scared of you? What's up?
That day you were there when your brother and him were getting into it on fight week in the gym.
But this guy just runs his mouth. Started with my brother, and I don't even know who he was at first. Then he threw my name in there.
I'll do whatever you want to do. I'm no. I'm right here, though.
I was right there trying to enforce a little bit, playing the enforcer role. What's gonna happen once I get Caleb Plant and I hit him with those 10-ounce gloves? You know, because this is the strongest I've ever felt in my whole career. So,
You know, you got your newfound muscles that you've been showing off all week. Welcome to the club. I've been walking that straight line. I've been this disciplined. I don't need the right opponent in front of me to say, hey, I'm gonna get after it now.
The top 2 contenders squaring off.
The David Benavidez fight, I feel like he was up early.
Caleb Plant is fighting a very smart and poised fight. Plant doing exactly what he said he would do.
And then he came on.
He definitely did.
A lot, obviously, from Plant moving a lot.
Shit.
He came on.
A lot, obviously, from.
Damn, I felt that. Damn.
Plant moving a lot.
Like at the end of the 6th round, and he knows it too, but he hit me with a left hook to the body, like right on the liver.
Kind of better punches.
I hit him with the body shot and I heard him go, ugh. And then I told him, I heard you. I told him, I heard you.
And he's like, man, I heard you.
Listen.
I like this. That shit gangster, man. That shit so gangster, man. That shit hard. That shit just so raw, man. I love that shit, man. Yeah, it's that. Macho, yeah.
Plant showed nothing but courage and heart and grit and behaved like a champion fighter all night. The heart and courage of Caleb Plant. He was going to get stopped.
I mean, I had David stopping him, but with Kenny Bayless in the ring, that wasn't happening last night.
The only thing that stopped Benavidez from stopping Plant was the ref. He was fighting two people that night.
He's warning Benavidez for what? This is a great guy. Tremendous quote.
And still, the undefeated interim WBC super middleweight.
Cutting plenty of weight to make the 168-pound limit, Benavidez now appears to have his discipline under control. Aligning himself within a network who have the right opposition waiting in the wings has allowed the Phoenix fighter to rise at the right moments. Currently, Benavidez is a boxer on a roll. It comes down to a man who believes he has been avoided and undervalued to halt El Bandera Roja's hype train.
I've been in this game too long, and it's my time to shine, and I am a star. It's just that time. It's my time now.
Demetrius.
Well, Andrade's pitching a shutout. Oh, down he goes.
I did see want to do a little highlights, a little bit of Demetrius. He leaving himself open a lot when he throw a lot of his punches, dog. So he gotta be careful fucking with a nigga like him, Mexican monster.
Not their business to be destroyed fighting Demetrius Andrade, but at the end of the day, you're fighting one of the best.
1-2, down goes Williams.
A unique personality,
Me again.
Demetrius Andrade was once in danger of sliding off the radar altogether.
You have been frustrated for years at the other top fighters not giving you a fight.
What? Definitely giving people attitudes now, because at the end of the day, I do my job, I do it well.
Why don't these guys want to get in the ring with you?
You know,
Damn, he slipped it. Turned him. Bam, right on this shit. On the button. That nigga shit.
I'm not getting the response that I should be getting. World champion, 2 divisional world champion, and now it's time to show people that you want knockouts, you want these type of things, I'm gonna do it.
Anything that resembles a
This shit get me hyped up. Like, it get me hyped up. I'm ready to whoop on something.
risk is just not something that guys are running towards. Demetrius Andrade represents arguably the biggest risk. Like, he is incredibly skilled. He is powerful.
Right uppercut, left and another one. He's down again.
Now in his mid-30s, the stoic southpaw has been clear in his agenda. Keep things ticking over until the best become available.
I guess I'm gonna have to do my Adrian Broner thing. You know what I'm saying? The can man, anybody can get it.
Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Potential fights against the likes of Munguia and Golovkin slip by.
You mentioned Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. How anxious are you to get into the mix for those big fights?
You put Triple G in front of me, I'm gonna destroy him.
But is it frustrating for you to have that piece of the title and consistently have Canelo be talked about against Golovkin?
Yeah, Triple G thinks like, oh, because we went to Triple G, like, there wasn't no Mickey Ward and Gotti type fight. That wasn't that. It was not.
Body shot. Now he lands the left hook to the liver.
That's one fight I have not watched, but I heard about it so much. I haven't got a time to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want me to react to that and watch this fight? Let me know.
It was not close to that, so why do we need to see a third one?
Right.
You want to see it again?
No.
What do we got to do to make this thing happen?
But because Canelo is fighting Jacobs, would you be open to fighting Andrade to make that fight an undisputed title fight?
We never choose the fights which are less dangerous. So that's why it makes it interesting to fight on DAZN, because the DAZN has all the interesting fights.
We're all signed to DAZN, and there's no reason why I don't get in the ring with Canelo or I don't get in the ring with Triple G. Like, if that doesn't happen, Triple G and Canelo need to stop boxing.
Would you like to unify with Andrade?
Absolutely. I want a unification. I want a big.
They might have been ducking him too. Like, You know what I'm saying? A lot of them might be ducking him too.
So I want a lot.
Me personally, I think the Golovkin fight is the one that probably should happen.
Well, what he's doing? He's looking to fight Munguia, young kid.
Jaime Munguia. As you know, just fought Gabe Rosado.
Stop the Munguia hype train.
There's a big experience edge for Gabe Rosado here. He has been in deep waters with some really good fighters.
He's ranked right now #1 with the WBO. Is that sort of a fight that interests you?
Okay, he won. Hey, he beat Rosado. Now he's been my mandatory for the last 3-4 years.
Damn.
Your team at Golden Boy, they like a fight with you against Gennady Golovkin. Por esa pelea.
Yes, absolutely. It would be really good. I think it would be a great fight for the public, so I'm very excited about that fight.
And he refuses to say, I want to fight the champion.
Jaime Munguia, when he moved up to middleweight, was told by the WBO, you're mandatory to Demetrius Andrade. He said, no thank you. Just leave me alone for a minute, right?
Billy Joe Saunders endured his own issues with a fight agreed in Boston.
For those who don't know, Billy Joe Saunders, yes, he is a great fighter.
Shot from Lee. Holding on, trying to buy some seconds. Down again.
Southpaw, undefeated.
Say, who's he punching at? Somebody over there? I don't see nobody.
You know, ugly looking.
Do anybody really want to fight Demetrius Andrade? No. Do anybody want to fight me?
He's a double jab his way in.
Oh, great right hand. Great right hand.
No. Technically, we are the 2 best in the division.
There's going to be a hearing. And the Massachusetts Commission is going to decide whether or not to give a license to B.J. Saunders.
Billy Joe was somebody I was supposed to fight, but he wanted to take drugs to try to get the edge on me. Got caught.
Demetrius later refused the short end of the purse against Charlo and Jennebeck.
You already ran from my brother, so I'm gonna chase your
Stop
ass down.
Stop that.
Bro, I wanna fight you so bad, bro. I will come to your city.
Why you
and
ain't
beat
fight?
your-
You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure you're okay with, you know what I'm saying? You've been going through a lot. I want to make sure that you're the best Charlo that there is.
Quelling the ego while demanding respect is often a fine line.
I want to make sure you're at your best, nigga. When you get this album, you at your best. That's why I like when you at your best.
Looking like $1 million for segments of his fights,
The same exact punch.
Andrade has a tendency to let withering opponents off the hook. Switching to the PBC to outpoint Damon Nicholson in January, Andrade opened himself up to a daring roll of the career dice.
Just can't make 160 anymore, and on top of that, there's just nobody at 160 that is a top fighter that wants to fight.
You're at PBC now. What is going to be different in this super middleweight division?
They feel they might be bigger, stronger, and it's new, so it's all gonna be good.
I want to thank Snap Sports. Without this, it wouldn't be possible. Appreciate you guys very much.
Former 2 division world champion, Demetrius Andrade. Boo Boo is back.
It's him again.
Me again.
Yes. It's me again.
I love that. Every time you do that, I love that. Yeah. And he's moving up to super middleweight, and he's taking on a local favorite in Damon Nicholson.
I've been watching him for 16 years. A lot of people say he's awkward, but I just look at it, he has his own style.
He's made it known he wants big fights in Charlo after this.
I want you more Charlo.
What about Damon Nicholson?
What about Charlo? They've been talking about him fighting Charlo, Benavidez, like he's not fighting me first. They've been shitting on me this entire time. Fuck that.
At stage 34, oh my, big right hand.
Undisputed champion Canelo Alvarez.
A knockdown.
And still undefeated.
Oh, he fucked him up. They was definitely looking past you. He trying to get the big fight. He knew you wasn't nothing.
You came up because you want the Charlos or Benavidez or Plant winner. Is that your plan here going forward?
Yeah, I mean, the only way I can say I'm the best is by fighting the best.
Be careful what you wish for, as he now meets one of the strongest players at the 168-pound table.
He got what the fuck.
Who?
Benavidez.
Holding a 59% KO ratio, it will be interesting to see if Andrade possesses the power to seriously bother Benavidez. Demetrius can crack, but has a tendency to step off and go the 12-round distance that he has already traveled 6 times.
How would you assess your performance?
Oh, it was pretty good for my first fight, you know.
A 2008 U.S. Olympian who turned over later that year, Andrade has participated in 200 rounds across 32 contests.
C2 with this matchup.
His father, Paul, has been a constant in the corner throughout this time.
Jermell Charlo, right? I'm pretty sure you saw the tweet that he put out. It says he listened to his dad. That's why they running around broke as F, begging for a fight.
You need to, you know what I'm saying, educate yourself, because there's a lot of people that don't have their dad that's out there. Yeah, I listened to my dad. My dad made me a millionaire. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hailing from a family with a strong boxing IQ, Jose Benavidez Sr. will formulate the opposing plan of action.
He's a very intelligent fighter, a very dangerous fighter.
Here in the second.
And that's why he's undefeated, because nobody wants to fight him. We're going to f*** him up now.
His son's 85% of knockouts are built from clubbing opponents relentlessly into submission.
Bodywork is what's doing most of the damage. Another big left hand.
Benavidez can punch, but he's not like a one-punch knockout artist. He's more like a heavy-handed volume guy that throws a lot of punches, and that's the kind of guy that could hurt you.
Just like with Medina, he had one of them 10-punch combinations.
Ooh, it's gonna be foul.
And is trying to bring it into the fight.
Punch combinations.
Bro, tall ass. Look, that's beautiful. Look, boom. He hit him with 2. Boop, boop, boop.
Do you think you would be the fastest hands in the division?
I feel like I do. I feel like I take more chances and try to put
He knocking shit straight out with 1, so.
combinations better than all these other fighters. I don't worry about punching myself out because I know I got the stamina.
There it is. That's.
And I want to be like that type of Pacquiao fighter. He just puts combinations together. You know, it just brings the crowd alive and it brings them out of their seats, and that's what I want to keep doing.
Boxing is hard, but speed is the key.
Taller by a couple of inches, with an extra inch of reach, David has spent his 10 years of pro experience dominating with his size advantages. Eager to swagger into range for a scrap, Benavidez can be caught when marching forward.
Left out, there you go! Yes!
Andrade is methodical, leaning on the lead foot, waiting to slide to the side and explode with right hooks and overhanded lefts.
I just know how to use it. I put my shoulders in it.
While ensuring his useful awkwardness doesn't turn into extreme negativity, Andrade has the potential to make Benavidez look uncoordinated. The two-weight king's unconventional dipping and crouching style is unpredictable, and he is already making murmurs about ring size. Fearless in his approach, Benavidez looks to make every shot count, hitting his man on arms, gloves, body, and anywhere else to slow him down. It's conceivable that Andrade can find openings to exploit, as Caleb Plant did early on.
Remember that. It's a cavernous, huge to the body. Plant's the one that's taking the fight to David Benavidez.
Caleb Plant had a ton of success in that first half. Do you plan on looking at that and maybe taking away a few things?
Some people could say that we are similar, but I don't really say that.
Caleb Plant is not me, nor I am Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant ain't got the footwork or the IQ and the power that I have.
As Benavidez continues his increasing trajectory to the top, Andrade's own career choices are about to be placed under even greater scrutiny.
He can fight his behind off. He's just been in a situation where he hadn't got that much exposure.
How difficult has it been with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn before moving to PBC?
Yeah, of course it was difficult. They just couldn't make it happen.
And now with him being over here in PBC, he's gonna get those opportunities.
Tapping at a door that is finally opened, right on time or years too late.
I came over to make the best fights happen, and this is one of the best fights happening.
Both men have vocalized their desire to fight Canelo.
Nobody can beat this Canelo.
The winner is in pole position to make that happen by forcing the legend into a corner. As the entire business of boxing broadcasting faces an uncertain spell, this main event contains two genuine box office attractions. Benavidez must break down and bully yet another combatant. Andrade holds a number of additional gears, but the man whose best win remains Vanez Martirosyan will not survive if he does not finally call upon them. The boxer Mike Tyson, labeled Mexican Monster, facing Boo Boo the Boogeyman. Styles and personalities will clash in late November as one warrior moves closer to the ultimate prize.
That shit crazy, man. Hey, let me know in the comments who y'all think is gonna win this fight, man. Who y'all going for? Who y'all think gonna win, man? It's gonna be a close ass fight for sure. Good ass fight. Well, let me know what y'all want to react to, man. Send me videos. Let me know what y'all react to, man. It's Keys 2 Raw. Let y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate it. Keys 2 Raw Boxing. We out.